What's poppin', my rubber bands? Ashmoto here with the UU battle against Coco GIGS. I don't know, weirdest name I've heard on this website so far. But yeah, I'm new to UU, so I really don't know what to expect. I just really wanted to test out this new team I put together with Chandelier. Cause Chandelier is one of my favorite Pokemon, along with Bisharp and Crawdaunt. So yeah, let's just get right into it. I'm going to lead with my Sableye. He's going to lead off with his Porygon 2. I haven't faced too many of these things, so I didn't know what it was going to do. But I know especially base, so I'm going to Toxic him, which is going to come into play later, so just watch. He's going to set up his Toxic Room. I'm going to taunt him as he goes for the Ice Beam. I know I can't do anything else to this thing, so I'm just going to go ahead and switch out as he goes into his Registeel. And I am going to go into my Bronzong to set up my rocks. He's going to set up his rocks, because you know that's what Registeels and Bronzongs do. They trade rocks. I'm going to set up the Reflect as he goes for the Seismic Toss. And then I'm going to switch out and go into my Chandelier, expecting him to go for another Seismic Toss, knowing that can't touch me. Expecting him to switch out to the Slowbro, actually go for an Energy Ball, but he stays in. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I could have KO'd that thing with the Fire Blast. And he actually carries Shadow Claw on this thing, so he goes for that. And I'm not going to want to take another one of those, so I'm just going to switch out into my Crawdaunt. And he's going to go for another Shadow Claw. I resist that easily, especially with the Reflect up. So I'm just going to go for a Waterfall. Does decent damage, I guess. He's going to go for a Seismic Toss. I probably should have switched into my Chandelier expecting the Seismic Toss, but I'm dumb sometimes. So yeah, but now I'm going to go ahead and switch into my Chandelier expecting another Seismic Toss. And those Stuff Rocks are starting to rack up on my Chandelier, so I can't switch out too many more times with this guy. So now I'm going to go to the Fire Blast because I know he's going to be bold and stay in, and that's going to be a dead Registeel. So now 6-5, he's going to send in Slowbro. I don't want to take a Surf to the face, so I'm going to send in my specially defensive Bronzong. And he actually does go for the Surf, and he reveals that he is Life Orb, which is odd, but I guess if it works, it works. I'm going to set up the light screen so I'll be able to take another Surf. And here I make another dumb play. I go for the Gyro Ball when I probably should have just went for the EQ. I mean, it wouldn't have done much more damage, but it would have did more than 6%. So he's going to start taking more Life Orb damage. Now I'll get my free switch into my Chandelure. Just going to go for the Energy Ball. But now he's going to switch out into his Cofagrius, which is fine with me because I know it's still going to do a decent chunk because I am Specs Max, Special Attack, Modest Natured. I'm going to go for another Energy Ball, and he's going to set up his Trick Room, which is fine with me. He's going to be able to KO me with the Shadow Ball now, which is also fine with me because Chandelier's done his job. So now I am going to go into my Bisharp, knowing I can wall anything this guy wants to go for. Knowing the Trick Room is up, I'm not going to bother for a Rock Polish. I'm just going to go straight for that Iron Head, and it crits him. I'm pretty sure it mattered. Don't know how to calc stuff, so I'm going to just say it mattered. He's going to go into a Slowbro. Instead of staying in and going for a Night Slash, I'd be dumb, and I go into my Crawdaunt as he goes for the Fire Blast. I don't know who would outsped who. I know Bisharp doesn't have that great base speed, but Slowbro probably is slower. Look at his name. So I'm going to go into my Sableye. I'm just going to protect, try to get the Trick Room to stall out. I probably should have just went for a Toxic instead of the Protect, but like I said, I'm dumb sometimes. And now I'm going to go for that Toxic, sacking my Sableye because that stabbed Life Orb Surf is going to KO me because I'm not especially defensive. I'm physically defensive, and I was 2-4, so it's looking pretty bad for me. But I send in my Bisharp, go for that Night Slash, crit him. Don't know if it mattered. I doubt it did because stab super effective. But Bisharp is just that good, so yeah. I'm going to go for a Night Slash again, KO that Cofagrius, no problem. I get them on me, doesn't matter because none of his Pokemon can make me flinch anyway. He sends in his Rhyperior, just going to go for that stab, super effective Iron Head. Crit him again, I don't know if it mattered. At this point, I'm pretty sure he's getting pretty annoyed at all these KO crits, but I'm being happy because it was 4-2, and I'm making a comeback. I break this Porygon 2. And like I said, this Toxic is going to come into play right now because he starts taking damage. He sets up the Trick Room, and now he's just going to recover stall me. But it's not really a stall because he's hurting himself with the Toxic. So I'm just going to keep breaking, and I'm going to start taking Life Orb damage, 28%, 21%. He recovers up to 71%. I break him down to 29%. I go down to 18%. and he takes some more toxic, bringing him down to 11%. He goes for the try attack, knowing that he's going to die to the toxic this turn no matter what. So it's just GG. And I had my compagers left, but I couldn't do anything to his Porygon 2. So yeah, good game, very close match. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.